What's up, J Squad? And today we'll be talking about the future of the Toronto Raptors and what they should do to prepare for the future and an all-out plan of pros and cons of the Raptors right now. And as of right now, we're gonna get this video started by saying, as of right now, they're the 10th seed and they're in the play-in games, but I feel like they don't want to be just in the playing games because that's too much pressure to me. I think just getting past the playing game would be a big thing for them. However, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So, one of the reasons why I think that they can make that push to go over the playing games is Gary Trent Jr. Because as a Raptor, he's been averaging 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. So he is playing great basketball for the Raptors. But he does need to up his passing more. Like, I get he's scoring. I do understand that. It's just 1 assist as a guard isn't the best, you know? So far another player that I've seen have a lot of potential recently is Chris Boucher. And honestly, I've seen this I saw this long coming, man. When he was drafted, not drafted, when he started playing as a Raptor, I saw the potential. He was he's a super tall big who can take threes and make them, and he's an effective shot blocker. So far this season, he's averaging an amazing 1.9, but we know we're gonna round up that 2 blocks per game so far this season, and that's spectacular, honestly, because starting out as a Raptor, he would just be a part of the bench mob, but at the same time, he wasn't really getting minutes off the bench. So when Serge left, Valanciunas was gone now, Marc Gasol's gone now. He was probably happy, honestly, when he heard that Serge and Marc left, because that's way more minutes for him. He's not even mainly the starting center all the time. Pascal usually starts as center, which, don't ask me why the Raptors are doing that. But yeah, Pascal usually starts as center with OG at power forward. But I think that they should switch it to a lineup of, a regular lineup of Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent, Pascal Siakam, and Chris Boucher. That's a great mix of scoring and defense, and all around, I think that would just be a great lineup. That's the most talent you can have on the floor for the Raptors. Plus, off the bench, they still have OG Anunoby, who is obviously, I think he's the best defender on the Raptors right now. And yeah, off the bench, they also have Khem Birch. He's a great young player, and our replacement for Aaron Baines. I thought Aaron would play way better with us, honestly, way better. But yeah, honestly, now we get to the part where it's more of the planning for the future part. First off, it's tough to say, but the Raptors might need to sell Kyle Lowry and try to get back a piece in return, obviously, for Lowry. Because you don't want him to retire or leave or sign with a different team before you get anything back. If you could trade Kyle Lowry, there's still option for them to trade him to the Lakers. If we get back a Dennis Schroeder, or even if we trade him to say, maybe I don't know if the Bulls would say yes. They probably wouldn't, but if we get back a young guy like Kobe White, I don't think we'd be able to get him because he has a lot of young potential. So it makes sense for the Bulls to keep him. But if we could maybe even trade for just a straight up, even if it's a little bit of a younger guy. Maybe we could trade for a Kemba Walker. You might be thinking that Kyle right now is playing not 2 times better than Kemba, but 1.5 times better than Kemba. So I think it's just kind of just to get something back. You don't want to lose Kyle for nothing. It's not smart to do something like that. And this is another thing. This is probably a unpopular opinion, but I think trading away Pascal Siakam wouldn't hurt the Raptors that much. Because think about it. If we could trade him for a Aaron Gordon or something, that would be an amazing pickup for us. First of all, because Aaron is older than Pascal, but remember, it's not like he's an old player. He's still one of those younger players in the league right now, and he is averaging another great average of 13.6 points per game, and if we were rounding up, it's 14. So he's a great scorer, and the only reason that his averages are that low is because he's playing with Jokic and Murray, who Jokic has one of the higher usage rates in the league, I'm guessing. I haven't even checked that, but I'm pretty sure he does. And yeah, for what's it called? For Raptors, this would be a great deal. For Denver, I think they would accept this like with ease, because I don't know if they. I don't think they would accept it with ease, but Pascal Siakam's an amazing player, and I think that he's like slightly better than Aaron Gordon. I don't know, Aaron could be better than him, I would say. But yeah, Pascal has kind of been struggling this season. In the clutch time, of course, we know, he's kind of been struggling there. And it's not like Aaron Gordon is a clutch machine. I'm not saying that, but like having him on the team, he probably wouldn't even take. He probably would take those clutch shots, but not as much as Siakam, because they still have Gary Trent, who we've seen ball out in the clutch, and Fred VanVleet. So yeah, that's like selling away a Kyle Lowry or Pascal Siakam would be great. Another thing for the future is I think keeping Fred VanVleet. We've seen what he's done this season. I know that I was thinking before, you need to keep Norman Powell and trading him, how that turned out. We have a great player in Gary Trent. But I don't think that we're going to be able to get another young point guard better than Freddie. I really don't know. Because there's a lot of young point guards nowadays that are untouchable, like Trae Young. Well, not untouchable. I feel like they'll be willing to trade him, not for Freddie, but they'll be willing to trade him for someone. But yeah, I don't think that he will be able to get someone better than Freddie. So I don't know. I don't know. And what's it called? For the last thing on my list for the Toronto Raptors and what they need to do, that is that we can trade Aaron Baines now. And what I want to do is, I know, okay, we're probably gonna make the playoffs. Like, I know we struggle in the season right now, but we're probably gonna make the playoffs. Okay, so I don't think our picks are gonna be important. So I think shipping away like a Aaron Baines and picks for at least like a player like that's a little bit better than Khem Birch. Like if we trade for like a Daniel Tice or like who's another center. Even like a Jakob Poeltl, getting him back on the team, because Jakob Poeltl is turning into one of the better rim protectors in the league. He's been getting way better around the rim, at guarding the rim. So yeah, that'd be a great pickup if we got Jakob back, and he already has a feel for the city, and yeah, that would just be great. That would honestly be great to get him back. So that was the video. That was what I think the Raptors should do, and their current situation, and yeah. Best hopes for the Raptors. Let's go Raptors. And peace.